Okay, I'm going to be doing another some more playthrough right now. So where was I? Okay, so I got talking to my mom, I guess. So I'll tell you now. Keep your keep your hands off those girls, mom says. You betcha. That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay. Well, what are you talking about, Okasa? Well, as long as it doesn't cause any problems, it's okay. I told you before, but one of them has a walking disability. A walking disability. Flap, flap, flap. Who could I think that has a suddenly the sound of flapping wings came from down the hallway. Then a shrill voice chilled out. Wait, Hat, I know this duck. Huh? Something big and white came flying down the hallway and from behind at breakneck speed. Oh, here we go. It's Hat. Was the girl in the wheelchair. Wait, you stupid duck, give my panties back. Oh no, the duck stole her panties. Oh no. Quack, quack, quack. The big white thing, which somehow seemed like a duck, was flapping its wings and flew behind me. The girl in the wheelchair avoided all the obstacles in her path. In other words, me, and chased down the duck like a drift racer. I was so overwhelmed by the speed that I couldn't say anything. I've got you, Hat. The girl in the wheelchair caught the duck at my feet and snatched away a small white cloth, possibly panties, from his beak. Possibly, he says. Jeez, you're always playing tricks. If you do it again, I'll turn you into a Peking duck. That sounds pretty good. The girl put the duck on her knee and lectured him. I remembered seeing that before. However, somehow a lot different to the image she had during the day. In the daytime, she seemed more dainty and delicate. However, her appearance was the same. It's not often that you've seen such a pretty girl. Okay, so if you guys don't know, this is something that is called gap moe. Now, gap moe is like there's a difference in personality. For example, you have this really cool guy during the day, but he's secretly like petting a dog and loving and tenderly petting a dog. So that's called gap moe because it's a difference in personality that's very attractive. The very common usage of gap moe would be like a tsundere. A tsundere like someone that like says, "Oh no, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you," but really they like you or something like that. That's what gap moe is. Um, yeah, so that's what gap moe is. So it looks like you tire is in good condition, huh? She finally realized that there was a guy standing there. Ah, Mushi Mushi Aoi? Hey Aoi, are you listening? Yeah, I was busy talking to a girl. What was it? I was saying there's a disabled girl, so take good care of her. Sure, I got it. Okay. Talk to you soon, Mom. I replied as I ended the call. Why, why are you... She got as far as saying that, but then she realized that she had a small cloth in her hand and tried to hide it by stuffing it under her backside. Why are you here? He's a new dorm mother, Kotori-chan. Kotori-chan. It's Kaneko. Kaneko, who was supposed to be having a bath, poked her head out. Really? What do you mean? Hadn't heard about that. Kaneko, even if I tried to tell you, Kotori-chan, you you hardly come out of your room. You mean the new dorm mother is a boy? Hey, look, is what it felt like, she was saying, as she relentlessly pointed at me. We already had this conversation a long time ago. The girl known as Kotori, glared at Kaneko like she was interfering. I'm the new dorm mother, Aoi Minase. I'm Kotori Habane. Kotori seemed to meet my introduction with reluctance. Quack. This is Hat, but you know that already. Quack. Hat turned to face me and flapped his wings. He's a clever duck. Are you really the new The dorm mother? Yes, that's right. So, you're you're against it? If she says she doesn't like the fact that the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory is a guy, or the fact that we are the same age, there's nothing I can do about it. Kotori closed her eyes and quietly takes a deep breath as if she's trying to focus her mind. Kotori? Forget about it. What happened during the day? During the day? Which part? As much as possible. That's right. If I had to say, she stopped talking and stared at Kanako, who was standing behind listening. I hate saying Kanako. Kanako. Kanako looked as if she was saying, okay, okay, as she disappeared down the hallway. Oh, so she gave her the stink eye. She wants to be alone with me. That I made a careless mistake, and that I started crying. Oh, okay. So they start off by giving this gap moe. It's very important to have the difference in personalities. It's very cute. The incident was quite startling, and I remember it well. To see a girl's tears from so close, that is something I don't experience very often. I don't know what she thinks about it, but those tears were very beautiful. Oh, this guy's creepy, dude. Um, those tears so beautiful. Have you forgotten it? Huh? No, not yet. Forget about it right now. Don't be so silly! When you say like that, it just makes it even more strongly engraved in my memory. Look, you're new here, so you don't know, even like this. Kotori straightened her back, composed her expression, and smiled. And swish, with a natural gesture, she lifted her hair up. Don't you feel cool, Alul? What is Alul? Ah, Alul. Alule. Okay. It's just said it a bit wrong, that's all. Allure. I've heard the word before. I'll say it again, let me do it again. She said that, and then straightened her back and made a composed smile again. Okay, that's enough. I get it, alright? Jeez. You're such a jerk. Nitpicker, lowlife. Oh, she's calling me names. That's really cute. Kotori used just about every insult there is, then turned her wheelchair around. Then she hurriedly raced back down the hallway and back into her room. Along the way, Hat, who had been thrown off, chased after her and entered the room through a small door, maybe a special door for ducks, built into the bottom of the main door. I looked in disbelief. I don't need to say this, but the dainty and delicate image that she had in the daytime had completely crumbled away. But it's still in my memory. Okay. A delicate bud was beginning to sprout, and we shared a fleeting love. but cool allure, right? When I remember lifting her hair and being so full of confidence, I feel like I could burst out laughing. She's so funny. From the beginning, everything's been so messed up. From tomorrow, it looks like things will start getting interesting. I really feel that prediction would come true. Extend the little wings which fly in the sky. Okay. My first job as dorm mother. What does dorm mother do? That is to make breakfast for the boarders. Wow. That's some good eating. Jozu da ne? I'm good around the house, right? Can I have some more rice? Sure, a big bowl, right? Ah, you know it. I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Until recently, I was living with my father, who would order to transfer to the country, and every day I helped with the housework. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and it's not like I hated cooking or anything. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as a dorm mother. So the others don't need breakfast, huh? Since just now, no one has come into the dining hall. Sometimes there would be someone walking through the hallway in front, but they seem to be sneaking around. Kanako looked like Kanako looked towards the hallway just as the oldest boarder Yuka was speaking in before sneakily dashing off. They're so all so naive. They still haven't gotten used to boys. Oh, okay. So, but Keifu is a co-ed school, right? Even if you go to the same school, you won't see them with their bedheads and faces without makeup. Oh, so that's what they're worried about. I must be super cute or something. They're just worried that they have a bad impression. I see. It seems that a guy being in a dorm mother of all girls dormitory will have its problem after all. There's a reason why I accepted the job as a dorm mother at the Flying Fish Manor. Not long ago, the owner janitor collapsed. It sounds like she's pretty old and as well straining her back. She caught a summer cold, which became aggravated. The owner soon began to look for a replacement. It was hard to find one. Then she sought help from the real estate company where my mother works. This is one of the properties that my mother manages, and is an old acquaintance of the owner from decades ago. She nominated me for this job, just as I was planning to come back here. On the documents, my mother is the one responsible for the place, but she got me to carry out the practical duties. In other words, the work of the dorm mother. Then that became the condition for me coming back to this town. As always, she was very crafty, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I'd known it was a girls' dormitory, of course, I would have refused. Oh. No, that's not true. I wouldn't refuse this. This place is old, a little far from school, but the rent is cheap. Apart from the food and the admin expenses, it costs next to nothing. That's why it would be a big problem for me if I could stay here, and if in the worst case scenario, the boarders wouldn't be able to go to school. So for now, it seems that everyone has accepted a guy as a dorm mother. Thanks for the meal. Whew, that was so good. Kaneko stacked up the dishes in the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction. Everyone will get used to you soon. Well then, I'm off now. She had eaten it all. Not even a single grain of rice was left. To have people enjoy my cooking feels pretty good. I feel deeply relieved. I'm happy about it. Aw, geez. I'd better get ready for school. Ah, it's Kotori in the entrance of the dormitory. It rhymes. There was Kotori. She was dressed in her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Morning, Kotori. Morning. Are you going to school? Shall we go together? I'm pretty sure a skirt would be a lot easier to put on than over pants if you couldn't move your legs. It's really mean to say. I don't know. I think it would be. Yeah. Huh? Why do you want to do that? Why? Well, if you're worried about my legs, then there's no need. She put it bluntly as she quickly went out to the front of the door. I don't have any friends at school, so I was just asking. It looked like we'd had a strange misunderstanding. Oh, wearing my new uniform, I make my way to school. I'm ready to meet my childhood friend. I'm just so ready. I'm a dorm mother, but also a student of Keifu Academy. I mean, this is my real occupation. Today is the first day at my new school. I'm not really the shy type, but I guess I'm kind of nervous. I would say that the school I was going to before was a sports-focused all-boys school. Oh, so, because I got into a bike accident, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet. Keifu Academy, the school I'll be going to now, is an engineering school and a co-ed, and the school traditions are quite different too. As I walk the streets that lead to the school, there are more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform. This is the same area in which I lived 5 years ago. There should be a few people that I know, but most of them people who I'd recognize went on regular schools. I wonder if ones who choose to go to Keifu Academy remember me. Even if I only know one person, it would make a big difference. There'll be more weird misunderstandings with Miss Alul, too. Oh, Kotori. Oh yeah, which school did Ageha and the others go to? Ageha? They're my childhood friends who I played with when I was a kid. There was Ageha, Mabo, Hotaru, and Anchan. I wonder which one's the childhood friend that I want. Out of the group, Ageha and Mabo are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't